Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Velasquez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And that one just missed outside. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Velasquez is retired, and there's 1 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, center fielder number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And grounds it toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ground to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Leading off for the Angels.
Stepping in now, Billy Carlson. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Powell's in pursuit. 1 away. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A wave and a miss. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Goodwin is retired. 2 down now. Into the box, Brian McCann. Bounce one on the ground to first. Nunez charging in on it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Maldonado is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Maldonado aboard here at first with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Little flare out to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Cut hole, no runner.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons as he lifts it in the air to right field. Rios has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Stepping in now, Mike Trout as he rips it on the ground to second. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Into the box, Justin Upton.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Up, up.
Popped him up.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
The batter, number 3, second base.
In now, Scooter Gennett. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to Gennett. Grounded down the third baseline. On the backhand, he knocks it down. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 10.
Into the box now, Billy Carlson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a pop-up now. Crespo is there, and that retires the side. Stepping in now, Brian Goodwin.
Leading off for the game.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Into the box, Brian McCann, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Standing in now, Martin Maldonado, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Jorge Velasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. The windup and the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. Into the box, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
So he got him swinging. Mike Trout is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Leading off for the Angels.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Standing in now, Billy Carlson. Softly hit out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And that misses, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And that one stayed too low apparently. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Brian McCann.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Jason Taguchi move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
1-1.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jason Taguchi goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. In now is Andrelton Simmons as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Popped him up. Peraza has got it, and the side is retired. Kevin Quackenbush will be on the mound. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course.